Hello my dear students, welcome to Manu Law classes. Today we are going to discuss the previous year paper CLAT 2020, and in this class we will be discussing the quantitative aptitude section. Okay my dear? So quantitative aptitude, as you know, that plays a very vital role in your final selection. There were 15 questions. So let us go with the questions. Question is on your screen. The following data represents the cases of Japanese encephalitis in 5 states. These 5 states are given, and in these 5 states, my dear, we are provided with the ratio of the male and female population. Fine. So let's go with the breakup of the male and female. My dear, first of all, we can write the number of male and female in the various states. So Orissa total number of people is 57, and 57 has to be broken in the ratio 12:7. 12 plus 7, it is 19. Now break this 57 in 19 parts. My dear, I am quickly writing this as 36 male and 21 females. So here West Bengal total population is 45, so 45 has to be broken in the ratio 6:3. Fine, 30 and 15. So 6:3, so that is 30 and 15. Similarly here 5:2, if we break 21 in the ratio 5:2, it will be 15 and 6. Then 15, 14. And finally 7 and 6. Let us see the first question. The number of females affected by Japanese encephalitis in West Bengal. So number of females in the West Bengal, that is this 15. Okay my dear. Are what percentage more or less than that of the females affected in Orissa? The number of female affected in Orissa is 21. My dear, as you know that in case of percentage we have to take care of these two words. One is of and another is than. So whatever will come after of or than, that will be taken as the reference number. So in the question they say that more than that of the females affected in Orissa. It means the number of female in Orissa will be taken as the reference numbers, and that is 21. So the question is, this 15 is how much percentage more or less than 21? Okay my dear, so how much less? This is 6 less than 21 into 100. We have to convert this into percentage, so that's why we are multiplying it by 100. So from 3 you can cancel out my dear. 3 2 is 6, 3 7 is 21. So what we will get? 200 divided by 7. So this is coming out to be 28.6%. Now when you were if you go for a table of the fractions, some of the very major important fractions, so there we got to know that 1/7 of a number is 14.28 approximately. 1/7 of a number is approximately 14.28%. Approximate my dear. Fine. So 2 by 7 will be double of that, so double of that will be 28.56. So approximately this number is 28.6% less. Okay beta. So let's go for the next question. What is the average number of females affected by this in 5 states? Average number of males. So now I am just checking this number my dear. So 36 plus 30, 66 plus 15 and 15 is 30. Okay my dear. 96 plus 7, 96 plus 7 is 103. Okay my dear. So this was coming out to be 103, but all these numbers are in thousands. Now how many states are given? 5 states. So 103 divided by 5, this will come out to be 20.6. But these numbers are in thousands, so if you multiply it by 1000, what you will get? 20,600. Fine. Okay my dear. So this was the second question. Now the third, if the total number of male affected by JE in other states are 87% more than the average number of males in Orissa, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. So he is talking about Orissa, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand. Okay. So now first of all let us take the average of these numbers. So what will be the average? Here it was 12 and 7. So this was 36, this was 30, this was 30 and this is 15. Okay beta. So if the total number of males affected by Japanese JE in other states is 87%, my dear, first of all look at this word other states. So it means other than these 4 states, Orissa, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, other than this. So in this case AP will also be treated as an other state. Fine. So 5 state data is given. So in this case he is talking about the first 4 states. So in that case AP will also be considered as the other state. So first of all let us find the average of these 5, average of these 4, first 4. So I guess I have written the correct numbers. 12 and 7 we have given the breakup of this. 12, let me check this, 12 and 7, so 36, 30, 30, 15. Yeah, it's correct. Let me check this. 36, 36, 36, 30, 15, 15. This was the number. 36, 30, 15 and 15. So this is coming out to be 96 beta. So if I add these, it is 96 divided by 4. Okay. So it is 24. And all these numbers are in 1000. So can I say average of these 4 states was 24,000? Average of these 4 states was 24,000. And what about the other states? The other states data was 87% more than this. So first of all let me check what will be 87% of this number. 87% of 24,000. If you calculate it, it is coming out to be, okay beta. So this number, now this much is extra. Okay my dear. So now let me repeat, if the total number of males affected by JE in the other states is 87% more than the average number of males in these 4 states. So first of all we found the average of these 4 states, that was coming out to be 24,000. So my dear, other states data is 87% extra from this. So 87% of this is coming out to be 20,880. So now can I say my dear, others will be this much extra plus 24,000 in it. This number represents others data, that is equal to 44,880. Now total will be, total number of males will be the total number of male of these 4 states plus the others. So total number of male in these 4 states was 96,000 plus other states it was 44,880. We have to take the total of this. So this is coming out to be 1,40,880. So that is the option number B. So here you have to take care of this thing, that when we are considering others data other than these 4, so AP will also be treated as others. Now here what most of the students do, they while finding the total they add the 4 of these AP and they take this as the others, then they will be getting 147,880, then they will get this data. This is also provided in the options. but that will be wrong answer. Okay, my dear, I hope you are getting. So next, by what percentage is the average of males in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and AP? Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and AP. Average of this. So my dear, first of all, I am writing these numbers. 5:2. So this was 15. 15 and 7. Okay, average of these, so that is coming out to be 37/3, was more or less than the average of females in West Bengal, Jharkhand and Orissa. West Bengal, Orissa, West Bengal and Jharkhand. Here we have to take the females of these three. So this was coming out to be 21, my dear. So when we divided 57 in the ratio 12:7, so it was 21. Okay beta. What about the next 6 and 3? When we divided 45 in the ratio, this was coming out to be 15. What about this? This is 14. So 21, 15 and 14. So this is coming out to be 60. Okay beta, divided by 3. This is coming out to be 50. Okay my dear. So we have to take the males of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and AP, while female should be taken from Orissa, West Bengal and Jharkhand. Now one thing is very clear, my dear, that the number of male and number of female are corresponding to the same number of states, that is 3 states each. So that's why these 3, whether we take the average or we take the total, the answer will not change. Fine, because here also we have to divide by 3 and in this case also divide by 3. Now see the question. By what percentage is the average of male in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and AP together more or less than the average of females in these 3 states who are affected by JEE? So more or less, we have to find more or less. Okay my dear. So this will be our reference number into 100. Male, average of the males divided by the average of the females into 100. These 3 will get cancelled. Okay my dear. So this is coming out to be 74%. This is 74%, but what we have to do, we have to take more or less. More or less. So can I say beta, males are 74% of the females, it means they are 26% less. This is one way. Second way is, these 3 will get cancelled. I can assume that there are 37 males and 50 females. So how much less here? So there is 13 less. 13 less upon 50 into 100. So what will be the answer? 26%. In this way also you can answer this question. I hope you are getting. So next question. What is the percentage of the females affected by JEE of the total affected population in the 5 states? We have to find the total females, total females as a percentage of the total population. Now just now we calculated beta, it was 103 males were there and the number of females was coming out to be 62 when we added total. So how we got this? This was 36, 21, 30, 15, this was 15, 6, 15, 14, 7, 6. So here number of males, it was coming out to be 103. All the numbers are in thousands. Similarly the number of females 162. Okay my dear. So see the question. What is the percentage of the females? So how many females? 62. Divide by total affected population. Total affected population means males and females. This is coming out to be 165. So divided by 165 into 100. Okay, my dear. So this is coming out to be slightly more than 30%, 37%. So when you calculate, it is coming out to be 37.6%. So this was the first set. On this, there were 5 questions based upon it, and you could have managed these 5 questions in somewhere around 5 minutes only. Okay, 5 to 6 minutes. Fine. So let us go for the next set, my dear. A room having the dimensions as measured in the chart below has a table. There is one table, one bed and a chair. There are 3 books kept on the table side by side and also a lamp having radius 3.5 centimeter. On the basis of the information given below, answer the following items. First, what would it be the area of the room which is not covered by any object mentioned above? My dear, this is the room. Now room has a bed. Suppose this is bed. This is a table. There is a chair. Now my dear, book and the lamp, they are put on the table only. These 3 books and a lamp, they are put on the table only. So we have to find the area of this shaded region. So my dear, in this case, when we are finding the area of the shaded region, in that case book and this lamp has no role to play. So it means from the total area we have to subtract the area of the bed, table and the chair. Okay, my dear. So what is the area of the total area? Total area is 18 into 12, that is 216. Now bed area, bed is 3.5 into 6, 21. Then table 3 feet and 4 feet, 12 feet. Chair 2 feet and 2.5 feet, that is 5. So if you add it, what you will get? This is 38 units. Okay, my dear. Total area of the room is 216. Out of this, 38 is the area of the remaining 3 objects. These 3: bed, table and the chair. Okay, my dear. So this is coming out to be 178. 178. Option is B. Now let's go to the next set. Next question. What is the area of the table which is uncovered by the object? So we have to focus on the table only. This table has 3 books and 1 lamp. Area of the table which is uncovered by the object. So from the area of the table we have to subtract the area of 3 books and 1 lamp. So table 3 into, and one more thing you have to take care here, the options are given in inches. We know that 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. 1 feet is 12 inches. So let us try to find the area of the table in terms of inches. 3 feet is 36 beta, 36 inch into 4 feet. 4 feet is 48 inches. Okay, my dear. You can do like this. Otherwise you can find all the areas in meters in feet, square feet, and then you can multiply it by 144 to get the answer. I hope it is clear, my dear. So 3 books, 1 book is 12 inch by 6 inch. So but there are 3 such books. 216. This is the area of the books. Fine, beta. Now after this, there was a lamp also. Lamp is in the form of a circle, fine. So circle area is pi r square, 22 by 7, and here radius is 3.5 inches. This is already given in inches, so this can be written as 7 by 2 into 7 by 2, pi r square. Okay my dear, 7 will get cancelled, so 11 7 77 divided by 2, so this is 38.6. okay beta, so 216 plus 38.6. so these two areas should be subtracted from this part. Okay beta, so 1728 minus this part is coming out to be 254.5. if you subtract this, what you will get? 1473.5 something, 1473.5 something, 1473. Option is C. Okay my dear, so here you have to take care of this thing that there are 3 books, not 1 book. There is a table, this table has 3 books, these books are placed side by side, and there is a lamp. We have to find the area, which is area of the table which is not covered by any of these objects. So from the area of the table we have to subtract 3 books and 1 lamp. Okay my dear, next part, how many tables are required to cover the floor surface of the room completely? Beta, this is the floor, and on this you have to put some tables. We have to cover the floor, so basically answer should be area of the floor divided by area of the table. Area of the floor, area of the room, 18 feet by 12 feet divided by area of the table. Table is also given in terms of feet, so 3 by 4. So 4 3s are 3 6s are 6 into 3, 18. This will be the answer. Fine. So 18 are required. Now here one thing is very clear, that it will be completely covered my dear, because this 18 is a multiple of 3 and this 12 is a multiple of 4, so no part is remaining, so we are getting an integer answer. Fine. So it means it will be completely covered. So let's go for the next part. If the entire room is to be filled by books having same dimensions as lying on the table, then how many books are required? The entire room has to be filled. My dear, room is in the shape of a cuboid. What is the volume of a cuboid? Length into breadth into the height. We have to find how many books are placed. So book can be placed in terms of stack also, books are placed side by side also, there will be multiple layers. So can I say my dear, total number of books required will be equal to the volume of the cuboid, volume of the room divided by the volume of the book. Book is also in the form of a cuboid, so that will be. Here one more thing you have to be very careful, the room dimensions are in feet and books dimensions are in inches. So either you write all the numbers in inches or all the numbers in feet. Okay beta, so I am writing in feet, so 18 feet, 12 feet, 12 feet divided by volume of the book. 12 inches means 1 feet, 6 inches means half feet, 3 inches means 1/4 of a feet. Okay my dear, so this 2 into 4, this will go in the numerator, so 18 into 12 into 12 is 144 into 2 into 4 8 will go in the numerator part. it will go in the numerator part. So here you will get the answer as B. Answer will come out to be 20,736. Okay beta. So my dear students, thanks a lot for watching the video. If you like the video, you can share, subscribe our channel. So thanks again.